Alright guys, welcome to the drive home. We talking about, this is regular tech res here. Please hit the like and the subscribe button if you like this video at the bottom. Just wanted to discuss the 3000 micro subwoofer from SVS. You know, SVS has been turning out some great subwoofers. They've updated the PB1000 to the PB1000 Pro, and now they got the PB2000 Pro. That's the updated version to the regular PB2000 and the SB2000. So I was looking for two small subs for my home theater system to basically put in the back of my couch. So I recently purchased from SVS with my own money. You know, I'm not affiliate or anything of them, but I purchased the subs and wanted to give you guys my opinion on it. I had purchased the dual 3000 micro sub, and I tried it out. I got it right before they had increased their price. SVS increased their price a little to $100. The sub was $799. Now it's at $899. So it went up $100. It's actually a good sub. It's a good sub if you have if you're listening to music, and also if you're listening to movies with that have some good bass. But it's not. I find that it's a sub that when you increase it, if you have it like in a larger room, and even though it's dual and you're increasing it, the volume, I find that the sub suffers a little. It starts to lose its cool, and it sounds like it's like the bass will sound. It sounds firm when you're listening at like moderate volume, but as you increase the volume up, it starts to sound like a thud. Sometimes, like when you're having hard hitting bass, they're like a thud, or it's just like a I don't know, like a flop, like so something just like a balloon just popping and it just going down on it. I don't know how to describe how I'll be able to describe it to you, but it just loses its cool. It sounds kind of sloppy, and it doesn't keep the firm tightness that it has as a lower volume. I mean, currently my receiver, and I probably put it, like, if I put it, let's say, up to 35 dB on the Denon receiver, and the loudness of the volume, 35 to 40 dB, that's when I started noticing the movie like Aquaman will lose its cool, and the subwoofer is not able to handle as you go louder. But you know, you can add a person who listens to very loud music, or I don't listen to loud, but sometimes the movie is not. If I'm not feeling that punch, I try to increase it a little to get a little more bass out of it. Yeah, it starts to lose its cool. I mean, you know, it's not meant to handle like heavy load, I would say, especially when you're watching a heavy bass movie like Aquaman, or if you're listening to like if you're watching Mortal Kombat, the system will definitely suffer. The subs themselves, you know, it's two 8-inch drivers in the small 10-inch Q box, and it's really a SB subwoofer. And the good thing with a subwoofer, it does not move around. Like I had tried out the Super Cube 2000 from Definitive a while back, and when you open it loud, those have a pass. You know, those subwoofers, as you open it louder, it starts to shake a little and move. I find it moves a little as the bass starts to kick, and the subwoofer it starts to, you know, it basically slides across on the floor. Not big shifts, but it does move because it's not anchored. It doesn't. It's not noise cancellation or anything. Whereas, or bass cancellation. Whereas with the PB subwoofer, the SVS subwoofer, the 3000 micro, the subwoofer does the bass cancellation. Basically, you know, everything plays in sync with the driver, so that way it does not move or shift around. It stays firm to the ground where you leave it. So that's a good thing about the subwoofer. But besides, you know, it's a nice, beautiful little thick subwoofer. I would not recommend even if you want to use it as in the back of the couch. Like mine had the back of the couch, and I had lowered the subwoofer volume itself so it doesn't peak as much, and I lowered it I had one of them at -21 of the volume with the app, and one of them at like 17, so it's pretty low. And altogether my receiver volume wasn't that loud either. It was, like I said, it was like 30, 35, 40 around there, and that's when I noticed the subwoofer was struggling to make the bass clear. You do get bass, but it just sounds a little muddy-ish. Doesn't sound right after you want to increase and get more bass. So I kind of wanted to, that's my opinion on it, on the sub. Like I said, it's great for, like, not too high volume, like, modest, medium. I wouldn't say upper medium volume. You might lose cool. For the music, you can actually go a little louder, but for the movies, it definitely suffers. So I would definitely, it's a good subwoofer based on those descriptions. I would say, I mean, that's my review of it, really. I don't run the waves, I don't do REW tests or anything like that. I ran the EQ with the receiver, the Odyssey. I used the Odyssey XT32. Room calibration from the receiver, and I did that stuff, as I installed the two subwoofers. But my problem is the subwoofer, even I tried everything. I lowered the bass and everything. As I increased my volume to feel effect of the bass in the back of the couch, the subwoofer just didn't keep up. And it loses the cool on the sound. The bass does not sound right after that. But it still is a good subwoofer. I mean, it goes down to 24 hertz, so that's pretty good. I mean, one way to put it one way or the other, you don't really get any. You can't really get any other subwoofers, little subwoofers to do that and sound nice and tight and go solid punch bass. But if you demand loudness, you definitely would want to look elsewhere. And SBS has the SB1000 Pro, which is a bigger driver. It might give you better clarity. It might not lose its cool. I mean, so I would look at those. Again, this is Regular Tech Res. Please hit the subscribe and like button. Tell me if you like my thoughts about the 3000 micro subwoofer from SBS. I hope you do. I didn't, I returned it because of the fact that I wasn't too happy with it, and it doesn't make sense to spend $1,500 plus tax on subwoofers that you can't really open out, let it air out the volume a little to enjoy the movies. I wanted to put it in the bottom of the couch on the back of the couch, so that way I can get some shaking the couch, shaking the sofas up while they're watching the movies, feeling that deep bass. I kind of like that. It's kind of cool, almost like probably being like in an interactive movie theater with the chairs shaking as the stuff getting tossed around the screen. But anyways, again, this is Regular Tech Res. Please hit the like and subscribe button. I'm trying to build my subscriber base. I don't throw out a lot of videos, but as I buy I buy it with my own money and try it. I don't have a lot of people subscribing or anything to basically get free, to get reviews or affiliate services from SBS. Maybe one day I'll get to that point. I don't mind. I love home audio and home theater stuff. I don't care for car audio that much. It's nice when people have it, but not really my thing to spend money on. I actually don't buy expensive stuff. It's just I was wanted to get something, try out something for once that's good. But I buy whenever I can. Buy once in a while. Buy a piece here, a piece there. Whenever I can, every few years. So try to update the system. Anyways, thank you guys for watching the video. Please keep in touch. Leave some comments below. Thank you. Bye.